fair, I don't know why I could actually even say that that would be difficult when I am literally now looking at an image of Dennis Miller on the O'Reilly Factor.
Oh, I gotta
We've got
hear this.
queued up. He apparently was on with Bill O'Reilly this week, Wednesday. I know how much you love to hear from the D-Man.
Let's do it.
And when it's Miller time. And when he's on with
Billy
Boy.
I just have a fucking wife, Dennis Miller.
So, no, wait a second. Why does that say the O'Reilly Factor 20? Do we know what that's about?
I don't know if that's 20 years. I thought they maybe left the 17 off the thing, but.
It's, okay, so this could be the 20th year of the O'Reilly Factor this year. It's a weird way to do like ... 20. But, okay, here is Dennis Miller on the O'Reilly Factor. Andy, listen. It's a colon.
She really didn't do anything. She just wanted the experience, Miller. Is there anything on this planet that you want to experience that's on your bucket list?
Well, Billy, I brought my bucket list right here.
Hold on, pause it. Now, Andy,
Oh, is there a bucket? Is he holding up a bucket?
Kindler. This is the way I like to do it. Kindler.
Yeah.
What you can't see is he's just held up a bucket.
Oh, that's rich. That's rich.
Okay, let's let it roll. Here we go.
Well, Billy, I brought my bucket list right here.
Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Pause it. Kindler. He's the D-Man brought up a bucket, and then it's bucket list. Out of the bucket, what did he bring out?
A list?
Bingo! Keep going. That's why Kindler is a comedic genius.
Now, Sam,
Yeah.
the origination of this hilarious bit was when a comic would go, I prepared some remarks, and then would have a scroll go down the stage. You know what I mean? They just go down, toilet paper size scroll. Hilarious!
Okay, let's listen in.
Quit being so literal. All right, there's my...
Oh, my
one,
God.
I brought my bucket list right here. Item number 1, quit being so literal. All right, there's my...
All right, now pause it. Now, here... go ahead.
He's a comment on comedy, right? That's where he's a genius. That's where he's doing inside comedy. Literally, he said.
Yes. What he doesn't seem to know is what a bucket list is. He thinks it's resolutions. But my understanding of a bucket list is things that you want to do, like almost like
Before
your
you die.
dreams, your bucket of dreams that I want to accomplish before I die.
Before you kick the bucket.
Miller, it's like stuff you want to do before you die, like drag your fucking bitch wife down the stairs by her hair, stuff like that. Check.
Okay, so Dennis Miller starts off his bucket list with making it clear he doesn't know what a bucket list is. But let's go. let's continue to listen in. This should be good.
Item number 2, and this is something I've always wanted to do. I have them written down here. I've always wanted to arrest an old woman.
Oh my God, O'Reilly!
Oh my God!
Charity laugh.
So crazy at age 99 in the Netherlands, in Holland, because Meals on Wheels delivers hashish in Holland. So that's why she was so out
So they're
there.
a little sprightly, you're saying?
Yeah, a little. That's why you have inventive thoughts when you're in the Netherlands. What else would I like to do? I would like on my bucket list to cast a vote for the first woman president sometime in my lifetime, who, as it turns out, is a transgendered man. That's one thing I'd like to do.
Yep.
I would like to
wow.
live in Rome for a
he
year. And that
they
one's
just got
seriously.
sorry,
I would
transgendered
like to
people.
climb
You just got
Everest.
served.
Down, but not up. That's the caveat on this one. Down, but
Pause
not
it.
up.
So this is just a straight comedy bit that they're bringing in onto O'Reilly. But, so far, how would you, as Kindler, as a comedian yourself, how would you, how do you think it's going so far for Dennis Miller?
Well, first of all, I'm very proud of him. He's got they bring hashish on Meals on Wheels on Netherlands. That's ripped from the headlines of 55 years ago that you get to smoke pot in the Netherlands.
What's
and he's
amazing-
right on top of it.
You know what
What's
I like,
amazing
though?
too is that we have like 3 or 4 states now in the country where recreational marijuana is legal. He didn't even know. Maybe he's not caught up to that
I
yet.
have about a 15-year lag time in cultural references. Bada bing, bada ba. No, but you know what I liked
I'm
about
working
that?
in this whole Maine legislation for a bit I'm doing in 2035.
Let me tell you something. In 2040, the material I have on Colorado will knock your socks off. Bada ba. Me and O'Reilly will be there sucking alcohol from catheters, and I'll have an amazing routine on Washington State ganja.
I got so
Bada
many
bing.
jokes on states that are passing marijuana recreationally that it's like a room full of tribbles.
You should see the Avengers material I have planned for 2025. You know what I
Hey,
like?
John Denver got the Colorado Rocky Mountain High, I guess, huh?
Well, that actually is a cross
John
time reference.
Denver.
That's already more
John Denver's
clever.
in the news again.
It's like the time the Klingons came in and found that there wasn't enough tribbles to sell at Zargon.
It's like the Romulans on Deep Space Nine found themselves in a hashish shop in Washington State. This is 2029.
You know, I got a bucket list. Give me a number 12 fire can from the number 12 gasoline can.
You know what I like though is that he said the last time he was on, he did this whole like nonsense about how he and O'Reilly, like, if they didn't have those strenuous work obligations of being drunk and talking on Fox News together, that they would just love nothing more and to live in the heartland. And then he says in the middle of that, live in Rome for a year. And then
Right.
he pauses almost poignantly and he's just like, that one's not a joke.
That one's not a joke.
serious.
All right. Now, I'm going to make a prediction. I haven't seen the rest of this. I'm wondering if he's going to make a Dear Liza reference to the bucket.
I hope so. Oh, no, that would actually make me happy.
All right. Let's hear where he goes.
Yeah.
Turns out is a transgendered man. That's one thing I'd like to do. I
Pause
would
it.
like to.
Now, you know what they were able to do here? Let's just analyze that joke. He said transgendered man.
Right.
That's both the premise and the punchline for that joke. I actually went on Bill O'Reilly's show and said transgendered man.
I was on Bill O'Reilly and I said I would vote for a tranny as president. Bada bing! Controversy! I didn't even need an obscure movie reference to land that one.
This is why this whole movement on college campuses to silence people. If it wasn't for guys like Dennis Miller, we wouldn't have this insightful, revealing humor about transgenders, about transgenderism.
It's so edgy.
It's so edgy.
It's
and
so edgy because
really
the
helping
whole thing
society.
the whole thing is, don't they look weird? They're weird. They're weird. Come on. You can't tell me it's not weird. You can't tell me that.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I'm sure
it's
if
like-
Lenny Bruce was alive today,
Oh, yeah.
he would totally be on Bill O'Reilly with a glazed look on his face, being like, I would vote for a tranny. Am I right? College students can't handle this.
They can't handle it.
That
Hey, look,
bold, open
Cha-Cha,
thinking.
make up your mind. Man or woman. Man or woman, choo-choo.
Can you imagine if Dennis Miller could? I wonder if the next joke is going to be like, "I also hope to vote for a Jew who turned out to be a convert."
It's like it's like the board game Choose Your Own Adventure. Make a choice here. Am I right?
Oh my God!
That was a little Dennis. That was a little Dice.
Yeah, it's a little dice.
I don't know Dice.
Well, you're
I don't
slipping
know
it.
Dice.
Okay,
Dice?
let's go. Dennis Miller.
I would like to live in Rome for a year, and that one's just seriously. I would like to climb Everest. Down, but not up. That's the caveat on this one. Down, but not up.
Oh my God!
I would
what?
like to fly
He writes
solo
that
in
as a joke.
Yeah.
That cannot be a joke. That can't even be something you say in normal conversation. Hey, I want to handle Everest. But you know what? I want to go down.
That's when everyone at the table or the bar just sort of rolls their eyes and goes, "Oh, geez, how the f are we going to get
And then
away from this dude?"
O'Reilly goes, that's what my wife said. Ha! Down the
airplane
stairs.
across the Atlantic. Wait a second, that's not mine. That's Lindbergh. Sorry, I got my notes mixed up here. I would like
Wait
to
a
be
second.
billionaire.
Wait a second. He just said, "I want to cross the Atlantic." He was making a Lindbergh joke.
Oh. This is the only way. This is the only reaction you could have to Dennis Miller. Not laughter. Oh, I see the connection.
Oh, I get it. That was a reference with
I get
another
it.
reference, and then you
I
insult the
got Amelia
transgender people.
Earhart on the back of Frank Lloyd Wright sitting on the jalopy.
Lindbergh's an interesting person for him to be getting his papers mixed up with.
Yes, indeed. Like, I also want to burn some synagogues. Oh, wait a second.
Hold on a
hold
second.
on.
Wait a second. I got my wires crossed.
It's just, I mean,
I want to lead a pogrom. Oh, excuse me. Wrong reference.
all right, let's keep it.
Solo in a propeller plane across the Atlantic. Wait a second, that's not mine. That's Lindbergh. Sorry, I got my notes mixed up here.
Oh my
I would
God!
like
Hold
to
on,
be
I
a
gotta laugh.
billionaire
Hold on, let
many
me laugh.
times over. That's on my bucket list. And lastly, and most importantly, and you can help me out on this one, Billy. I got my thing here. I'll check this one off right now. Instead of Miller on my bucket list, I would like you to call me Dennis, then eventually Denny, and then somewhere down the road when you feel comfortable, I would like you to call me Cuddle Monkey. Can we get this one off the bucket list right now? Can you say that's a great segment, Cuddle Monkey?
No.
Help me out. It's right here. It's right here.
Dennis, I called you
Is
Dennis.
Bill
I
O'Reilly
just called you
bailing?
Dennis, all right?
No,
Is
no,
it Bill
a
O'Reilly
little bit
bail on
of
the
stage.
But
It's
the
a great
CM
segment,
phrase that
Cuddle
you
Monkey.
want, yeah, I know. The CM phrase
Call me Cuddle Monkey.
at your funeral.
Bill Cuddle Monkey.
When I'm eulogizing
Call
you,
me Cuddle Monkey.
when I'm putting
Somebody
you in the
over there,
ground,
call me Cuddle Monkey.
when I'm throwing dirt
Yeah, they're
on the
Cuddle
coffin,
Monkey.
Bill O'Reilly's
That's
funnier than Dennis
when you'll
Miller.
be called CM. Dennis Miller, everybody.
Can you imagine
foot
how
down.
much fun that private plane is when those assholes go to their gigs?
Was this guy? I always ask you guys this question, but I mean, was there really like how the hell did this guy have a career in comedy? I mean, honestly,
I'm now willing to say that I think if you watch the black and white movie, it holds up. Who cares? At some point, it's over.
Well,
You know what
plus,
I mean?
to be fair, his references were 30 years more relevant when he was actually successful as a comedian. He's using
Yeah.
the same references.
I mean, but still,
you know,
just that. Like, I mean, did he do material like
this
"Call
just
Me
feels
Cuddle
like
Monkey"?
this just feels like I've got to do my thing. Oh, damn it! Does anybody have a pen and a paper?
Right.
Hey, could you
Yeah.
get me a bucket? All right, let's just do this.
I guess on some level, you kind of can. I can respect the level of disrespect that he brings to being on O'Reilly.
It would be.
Oh, he thinks he's like Albert Brooks. He goes, yeah, I heard Albert Brooks just went on the Tonight Show and winged it. I'll go on Bill O'Reilly's show and wing it. First of all, are Fox viewers, do they like this? Don't they like Larry the Cable Guy? They don't like this, do they?
No, they're
Find that
older, so
surprising.
his references might actually be capturing.
Oh, the Lindbergh
what
thing.
they know
Everybody
about.
was like, that's
Yeah.
contemporary reference for me, I think. For most.
People might somehow think this is funny.
Oh,
that
definitely.
are
Oh, I
Fox
think
viewers.
this. Yes, I mean, if
On
you
Fox
watch
News?
if you
Oh,
watch
boy.
Bill O'Reilly with any level of earnestness, you just got to be going like, this guy Dennis Miller, he's going to be huge.
He's going to be
Yeah,
huge.
Bill
I love it.
Bill O'Reilly always gets them on their way up. Hey, everybody, Sam Seder here.
Donald Trump is a bad guy. Believe me. It's true.
It is true, and you can subscribe to this channel by subscribing to this channel. It's true.